most trustless name in news.
I'm a big proponent of decentralization. I'm bullish on projects that stick to the plan of revolutionizing the financial system in a decentralized way. Although decentralization is nothing without adequate privacy. And in my opinion, those that bring a compliant privacy layer to decentralized chains are going to boom this bull cycle. So who is the leader and who is building on this privacy layer? We'll find out in about 10 minutes because it's time for Chico Crypto. Many people are currently getting swayed away from the true ethos of crypto by going bullish on database chains who prioritize speed over decentralization. Don't be swayed. Stick to the true ethos of crypto, decentralization and privacy. Decentralized chains and privacy chains are the technologies and the innovations that will be worth the most money when all the dust settles in the future. On this channel, we talk about decentralized chains and the tech all the time, but we don't cover privacy too much. Well, today we are diving deep into a certain privacy layer because it's going to blow up soon because it's having a full-blown ecosystem built around it. That privacy tech and crypto is the Oasis Network. I actually saw this coming months ago. In a video I posted November 18th, I said this about Oasis. Oasis rose. Looking at Oasis today, it is ranked number 130 with over a $364 million market cap. Well, back in January of 2022, Oasis was ranked number 78 with a $1.84 billion market cap. Let me tell you, Oasis is going to re-break into the top 100 and recapture their old spot and market cap. I predicted Oasis to break back into the top 100 coins and eventually reclaim its old all-time high market cap of over $1.8 billion. Well, this is coming true. As we can see, Oasis has gone from ranked number 130 in November to ranked number 96 today, moving up 34 spots on CoinGecko. And its market cap has basically doubled from my last video. It's over 718 million today compared with 364 million back then. Why has Oasis been performing so well lately? Well, Oasis has built something special, the first EVM chain that has true privacy built in. With Sapphire, the contract state is encrypted. There is no MEV in front running. The UX is basically identical to Ethereum. It has 99.9% lower gas fees than ETH, and it comes with many other built-in privacy functions. But they have also built something needed within the crypto space for a long time. True privacy that is able to work across the ecosystem of EVM chains. This is called the Oasis Privacy Layer, or OPL. So how does the OPL work? Well, contracts for a DApp that use OPL live on their host network, like Avalanche or Arbitrum. This is where users and native assets also live, although elements of that DApp are also deployed on Sapphire. So then the host network can securely pass messages to and from the Sapphire runtime through OPL using the messaging bridge. Also, DApps can pay gas with their own native token while still leveraging the confidentiality features of the Sapphire runtime. In comparison to ZK Snark's fully homomorphic encryption or multi-party computation, it's so much easier to build cross-chain DApps with privacy, speed, and confidentiality using the OPL. Building with privacy is going to be a whole lot easier with the OPL and Sapphire. And this is creating a flywheel effect for Oasis. Projects and people are starting to realize this, building with Sapphire, creating an ecosystem around Oasis, thus pushing up the price of the token Rose. So who are these projects building? Who are the top Oasis Network crypto projects? Well, we are always early, friends. Many of these you can't invest in yet, but that doesn't mean you can't play with them on the mainnets and testnets, join their community and do other tasks, aka get yourself prepared for some of their airdrops. So let's begin with the first one, the first project hitting the Oasis Network mainnet. That is ILLUMINEX, the first truly private DEX on Oasis. Going to their application, we can see swaps on the mainnet begin in just a few days, February 3rd. But right now, you can become an early liquidity provider LP. Clicking onboard now for the LP and starting the tutorial for bridging other assets, we can see after you bridge the assets, you start providing liquidity and earning. Earning what? Well, the IX token. Last week on Friday, ILLUMINEX put out a blog post about the mainnet launch phase 1, and by providing liquidity, you are also going to be eligible for an airdrop of IX tokens. From the post, they explain how to farm the IX token for early liquidity providing, but then they also explain the airdrop. The team said, "Yesterday, we announced in our tweet that users who bridge to Sapphire and add liquidity may qualify for one of the airdrop eligibility requirements. Apart from this criteria, there are several other eligibility requirements that will raise the tier of airdrop you may receive." What could some of these other eligibility requirements be that could raise your tier? Well, I would guess those who participated in the testnet might just get some more rewards. And if you watch my channel, you are probably eligible for that requirement. December 1st, I covered ILLUMINEX, and this is what I said. Like I mentioned, you can use ILLUMINEX on the Oasis Sapphire testnet right now, and I'm personally doing me some test swaps because they are going to be airdropping some tokens, and it's likely for the testnet users. And finally, this is just a hunch I have, but I have a feeling another eligibility requirement will be Oasis Rose holders who are staking. How do you do this? Well, this can be done with the Oasis wallet, which can be found at wallet.oasis.io. Link for this is in the description. Here you set up a wallet or connect a ledger to the wallet, and then go to the staking section, and then select the validator you would like to stake with. Put in the amount of rows, finally click delegate, and you are staking. ILLUMINEX is going to be big, and the token is coming at the end of the week. But what other Oasis ecosystem crypto projects am I bullish on? Well, there is another. What about the MakerDAO of Oasis? This is Vine Money, and from their website we can see they have a stablecoin, VUSD, which is a privacy-focused omni-chain stablecoin. Then going to how it works, it's like the OG MakerDAO. But instead of using ETH as collateral for the stablecoin, Vine Money uses Oasis Rose. Although more collateral tokens are coming in the future, like the current MakerDAO. Now you can play with Vine on the testnet right now. This is found at test.vinemoney.xyz. That link's in the description too. Here you can deposit testnet Rose and mint testnet VUSD. I would recommend doing this because there is a chance they are also doing an airdrop for early ecosystem testers. They haven't explicitly said they're going to be doing an airdrop, but within their docs there is a section about the Vine token, and they do have 10% of the tokens allocated for ecosystem incentives, which very likely will include tokens to reward early ecosystem participants, aka an airdrop for them. There are many other projects building on the Oasis network, and Ed at eCrypto0 on X has a great tweet about this. There's an NFT marketplaces from Pixel Realms, Rosie Token, the first meme coin, Cardinal Finance, first lending protocol. There's GameFi projects, DAO builders, and tooling projects. But also dApps on other chains are starting to use Oasis's privacy layer, OPL. iChain, the bridge for the Cosmos ecosystem. Acutis, a quantum yield platform for LSDs on Ethereum. Imperial, an SDK for Ethereum and Arbitrum. Synther, a synthetics platform built on Axler Network and Layer 0, plus many others. I'm sure if you go through Ed's list of projects, you can find even more to be bullish on, and others that could be doing airdrops too. Well, viewers, what do you think about Oasis Network? I think that their ecosystem is going to grow, and eventually Rose will be a top 50 cryptocurrency. Am I the only one who thinks this, or am I completely wrong? Let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Cheers, guys. I'll see you next time.
The most trustless name in news.